Hello beautiful people, and welcome to your readings for September 2019. And I can't believe we're only 3 months away from 2020. This year is going so fast. It's been a ride and a half, a little bit like a roller coaster. It's been up and down and up and down and up and down. But I want you to notice that each of the ups is getting higher, is getting better. Each of the downs is getting less down, less low, and we're not staying there for as long. So when we look at the trajectory, right? When we look at the journey over this 8 months as we moved to September, from January, where has it been? Where has it got us? I want you just for a little moment to think back to where you were at in January. The dreams, aspirations, goals, chaos, discourse, blocks, barriers that you had back then. And I want you just for a little moment to see how far you've come, because you have, my darlings. You've come a long way. Many of you comment, and I read all of your comments. Many of you comment, oh, it's been like this for years and years and years, and I'm completely stuck. Now, that's actually quite rare. Most of you, if you're really honest, will look at this and go, actually, things have changed. I have sorted this and I've sorted that, and I'm moving towards this. I may not be where I want to be yet, but I can definitely see progress. Now, that is for the majority. And if that isn't you, my darling, I'm so sorry. Perhaps you need to look at some of the blocks and barriers, or maybe it's just timing. It's not your time yet, but trust it will come. But for the majority, and this is a general read, it's for the majority, that it's about this progression, and we have progressed. We've come a long way. The energy was moving us forward into greater love, greater freedom, more expansion, more about self, not in a negative way, but in a loving self. What do I need? What do I want? Because up until this point, many of you have focused on what your children need, what your spouse needs, what your employer needs, what your dog and cat needs, but you've forgotten about you. This year has been moving into me. I count, I matter, I've got a voice, I've got needs, I've got desires, I've got dreams. I may have forgotten a little bit about them, but I'm remembering. And that's what September is all about. We are remembering what it is that we wanted. Now, this journey from January to this point has been, for some of you, some of us, up and down, up and down, up and down. But for many of us, what we're noticing, if we actually just focus on where am I at, is that the highs, I seem to be lifting higher, in a higher vibration, more loving, more kind, more generous, more aware of others. The highs are getting higher in terms of just feeling stronger within yourself. And whilst, yes, there have been lows, of course there have. This is real life, not fairyland, not Disneyland. This is real life. We have lows, we have blocks, we have hard times. Of course we do. But the way we're dealing with them is getting easier, is getting better. Those lows are not as low as they used to be. And we're not staying there as long as we used to stay there for. So we've been through this up and down. Now, July was the particular down, okay? It was taking us down for a purpose, for a reason. It was taking us into the depths of our darkness, our old stuck patterns, our old hurts, our old ways, to help us to push up out of that and say, do you know what? That's completely done. I'm not going there again. Now we're going back up. As we go into September, we've done this roller coaster, and this is life, you know. It does a little bit of lumpy, bumpy stuff. Sometimes big, massive ups and downs. But it's starting, July was a low to take you into your own personal hell so that you could sort it out. And then August, we're coming out of it. Now September, we're really coming into a peak of woohoo, things are really starting to come together. Things are really starting to come together. I'm saying it twice because that's what my angels are telling me to say. Things are starting to come together. It's Virgo season. We're going in towards the end of September into Libra season. Virgo is all about being of service, of being pedantic, looking at the details. Virgo person here, sorry, can't help it. Looking at the details, looking at perfection. I want it better. I want this right. I want that right. That needs tweaking. That needs sorting. Virgo is the sign of fixing, improving, expanding, developing. And then as we move towards the end of September into Libra season, now we're coming into harmony and balance and yay, okay? So September is a lovely, lovely month. So embrace it as such, okay? August is whoosh. We've come out of that dark July, hard work, heavy times, and we're having some fun in August. Now, September, we are really looking at where can I tweak this, improve that, sort this, but not problems, but because we've got it good now, but we want it even better. Where can I make improvements? And that's going to be the energy that's coming through, I suspect, for most of you. I haven't done any of the readings yet. This is my little pre-reading introduction. So I hope this helps. These readings are for the sun sign, but also for any of you that have a moon or a rising in that sign. So look at your sun sign and then go and have a look at your your moon and your rising as well. And as you pull the three together, it really makes a lot of sense. And also to say, and this isn't a disclaimer to try and be making excuses, sometimes the reading doesn't make a lot of sense at the beginning of the month. But by the end of the month, you look at it and go, do you know what, damn, that was spot on. So if it doesn't make sense to you right now, particularly as I'm recording these in August, have a little look at it again at the end of September and see if it resonates then. And as it starts to resonate, that's when we start to move it really into the next phase. And that's what it's all about. Life is a journey. We don't want to stand still. It's boring. We've got to keep moving forward. All right, my darlings. So let's get into your September readings. But before I do, I just want to say thank you. Thank you for your subscribes. I mean, my channel just keeps growing and it's because of your support. Thank you so much. And thank you for sharing and commenting and liking and all of that lovely, lovely stuff. All right, my darlings, let's get into each of the 12 signs now. Hello Pisces and welcome to September, my lovely people. So I'm going to pull the cards live on screen, but I'm going to speed it up so that you haven't got to sit there being bored, and I'll see you in a minute. Alrighty, so let's have a look what we have for you. So we've got 3 cards here from the Tarot of Dreams. We've got 3 from the Gilded Tarot. These 2 here are from the Lenormand deck. This is an angel card and this is an energy card. And all the links to the cards are in the description box below if you'd like to have a look at them. But let's have a look at the energy for you then, Pisces, for September. You're halfway through your astrological year and you are on the verge of a breakthrough here. Okay, we've got the 8 of Wands, the Palace of Cups and the 2 of Coins, rooted down by the 7 of Cups, the Devil and the Chariot. So right, the 8 of Wands, you've heard me say this before, this is like the minor arcana equivalent of the Chariot, and you've got the Chariot there as well. So you've got a double message here of flying high, moving forward, the brakes are off, you're ready to move on to whatever it is that you are wanting. So the 8 of Wands, you see all these birds here? This is these, you see it in the other cards, it's like javelins flying, right? They're like rockets here. They're rocketing up to the sky and they're brightly lit and they're going to go far. They have got the wings to fly far. This is you in whatever area you want it to be, because if this was with anything else underneath, you know, if there was a wand here, I'd say, oh, in your career or in this or in that. But you've got the 7 of Cups, which is the card of choice. Choices, options, decisions. How do you want it? What do you want to take off? This can be your relationships, this can be romance, this can be friendships, this can be money, this can be employment, self-employment, success, whatever you want. There's like, the world's your oyster here. What is it that you want to take off? because it's absolutely there for you this month. So whatever it is you're focusing on, you know, it's like the magician energy. You can turn water into wine here. What is it that you want to create? Because whatever you're going to create at this time is going to fly. It's a really beautiful energy. Now, it's next to the Palace of Cups. Now, there's a palace for each of the 4 suits. It's where the royals live. So it's the environment. It's the environment where you live or work, or the environment within yourself. And we've got seahorses. We've got the knight here, the knight of swords kind of coming through here. All right, that it's the seahorses. It's under the ocean. It's surrounded by light and flow. It's the emotional stability. The emotional stability. Where I live, I feel content and happy. There's a beautiful flow around me. I've got support. I've got everything that I need. Now, if we put these two together, so we're taking off in terms of the way I'm feeling. I'm feeling in charge. I'm feeling in control. I feel emotionally strong. And that devil energy underneath, which is my restrictions, my addictions, my any kind of dependencies that I have, these are what is starting to be let go of, okay? Because in your environment, you're saying, do you know what, I'm in such a good place that I can now really look at any dependencies. I might have been dependent on my job or my income or my friends or my partner. I might have been dependent on, you know, drinking and spending and whatever. But actually, I'm in such a good place now that I just feel a release from this, because there's choices and there's moving forward. So we are moving forward away from the devil energy and into balance. The 2 of coins is a card of balance, bringing in balance. If I've been spending too much, I am bringing into balance. If I haven't been spending enough because I've been skint, I haven't had any money, I'm getting, that's what I'm focusing on taking off, is my financial flow to bring in ease and balance. Whatever it is you want to take off this month, this is a month. Get a pad and a piece of paper and a pen and write down what you want to take off. I want more flow. I want more emotional stability. I want to feel more secure in myself. What is it that you want? And then bring it into the now, rather than I want, which stays in a wanting. It's that I am moving into this energy. I am. And this is taking off. Now, the angels are with you whispering. Let's bring this up for you to see. So listen to these messages that the angels whisper in your ear. They're trying to talk to you, to guide you about what it is that, you know, is in your highest good to be taking off. The angels are with you, so they will talk to you in your dreams, in your meditations, in your quiet moments. Look out for feathers around your doorstep, in your garden, on your car. They will give you signs. They are with you because they want you to be really clear. We've got the thinking woman here about what it is that you want to take off. We don't want the wrong things taking off. We want the right things taking off. So you're going to spend a little time focusing. And this is where I was, you know, seeing you writing down furiously your goals and what you want to expand. Where do you want that expansion? So you're going to give it some thought, male or female. It's the thinking woman because we're in that creative, feminine, nurturing energy. All right. So what do I want to nurture? A little bit like the Empress. What do I want to nurture into fruition? What do I want to nurture to take off? So you're going to spend a bit of time and then you're going to focus on it with an attitude of gratitude. Okay, thank you for helping me to make this take off. We've definitely got the balance coming forward here with the Chariot underneath. We are bringing balance in where it's been out of balance. Perhaps it's been all work and no play, or all play and no work, or it's been, you know, all hermit time and not enough time with others. Whatever it is, this is the month it wants to come into balance. It has been about timing. This is the advice here. The clock is about timing, divine timing, and everything. It's synchronicity, things falling into place at the right times, everything coming together in the right timing, divine timing. then now we're ready for the sun to come out. That timing is going to be kicking in. We're going to see more and more balance this month for you, more and more progression moving forward, things taking off. You know, you may have been putting effort into things that weren't taking off, and you're wondering, you know, when, or why hasn't it? It was just timing. All right, now we've got that clock coming in saying, right, come on, now is the time. Now is the time, with two lots of chariots, okay, because they're both kind of chariot cards. Now is the time to move forward. You've been guided. Make sure that you're very clear what you're trying to manifest and create, and you are in that sunny, bright, creative flow. This is positive. This is self-belief. This is certainty, confidence. I've got this. I am moving this forward, and the universe has my back. The angels have listened to my desires that I set out, and I said to the angels, right, I figured it out what I want. I want my business to expand. I want a promotion. I want to meet a new love. I want some new friends. I want a deeper, more enriched, real X, Y, or Z. Whatever it is you want, you're telling the angels, they're listening, and then you are moving forward. Awesome month, Pisces. Let me know how it goes. So, and as I said in the introduction, watch this again at the end of September, and then, you know, comment and say, well, this is what took off for me. This is what came into balance for me. This is absolutely what's going on for me. Fabulous. All right, my darlings, I hope that helps, and I will see you next time. Take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.